Okay.
See, now autofocus is off.
Are the Mean Girls. Our autofocus is off now, but that was a problem last time. We'll go into that later. I'm Rebecca.
I'm Stephanie.
And I am 36. I'm not 36, but this month is my birthday month, so I'm practicing. I'm 35. 29th. I'm so excited.
So old.
And I live in Bremerton with my 5 kids and my boyfriend.
I live in Olympia with my...
She moved.
I moved. I live with my mom, my dad, my 2 brothers, my husband, my 2 kids, and my dog, and my mom's dog. All in Olympia.
It's a full house.
It's a full house.
You know, for a 2-bedroom house, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, but you know what? We make the, like, you know, the bucket work.
It's like 400 square feet. No, it's not. It's a big house. No, I think it's really cool. I'm really excited for you.
So, yeah, I live in Olympia, and my name's Stephanie, and I'm almost 32 and a half.
Hey, because your half birthday, it's my birthday on October 29th. I love birthdays. So, we're the Mean Girls. This is a knitting podcast, which you probably figured out because it probably says knit on the title, and there's yarn behind us. And if you're not into knitting, you could stay anyway because, you know, we welcome everyone, right?
Why not?
So,
enjoy the show.
This is our 27th episode, I think, 28th, something like that.
You know.
It's been a long time because we recorded a podcast 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
And it was horrible.
So bad. Even the internet rejected it.
That did happen too. We tried to upload it. It didn't work. But most of our podcasts are kind of a shit show. This one was so bad I wouldn't put my name on it.
I actually tried to upload it as the title, the shit show. Like I was
embarrassed.
It was bad. It was bad. And it took we were uploading for 2 days. Like it just, everything was just bad juju about that podcast.
But I called her up and I said, please don't upload that. I'm too embarrassed. We only had an hour and we had so much to go through because it has been obviously a long time. And so we were super rushed and it was like, oh, here's my finished object. It's cute, huh? And then like, oh, look, here's my other thing. And it just was not good.
No,
I didn't want to do that to you guys. I would have unsubscribed for myself.
It was bad.
If I could. It was bad. But we're here. It's going to be better.
We have more time.
So, yay. So grab your favorite drink and your knitting and like buckle up. I hope you have the body of a sweater to be working on because this is probably going to go on for a while. And I'm excited about it. Okay, so first thing, we started a Mean Cal.
A long time ago.
A long time ago. And our Mean Cal, the premise was take some yarn from your stash or a project that you started with someone else in mind. Like yarn from your stash that you bought and you were like, oh, this would make perfect socks for my dad. And then decide that you should actually make something for yourself. Like, I do that all the time. But we decided to make a cal out of it. Kind of as a joke response to Dogstar Knits and Amy Knotted Knits getting together and doing the kind cal. But no, we had the Mean Cal. And it went well, even though we completely neglected it. Yeah. But we did draw winners. And we have prizes. And we're going to show those real quick. Our first winner was Meg311 Megan Shear, and she knitted socks that I had open on my phone so I could talk to you about them. But she did. She knit socks, and I opened the wrong thing. This is Cluster Keep Save Me.
Okay, so Meg, you won the Rebecca colorway from Dogstar Knits, and the color is Rebecca runs a 5K, then passes out from stranger danger. So,
yes, and I love that, and I'm so excited that me and Meg are gonna have matching stuff.
Congratulations, Meg!
Congratulations, Meg! That's really exciting.
Oh, you even get this one that Rebecca's opened it.
No, I didn't open it. It's been so long since we started this, or since I got this, because we actually Jake dyed up this yarn for us.
Excuses.
Like 2 years ago,
Excuses.
And the tape that Jake uses at some point wore off. I don't know.
Blame Jake.
It's Jake's fault. His low quality washi tape.
Wow, Jake, get some better tape. Like what is this?
No, that's mine.
Oh, yours is. Oh,
mine is terrible too. Like I don't know. Anyway.
Wow. Okay.
Meg knit socks for her aunt and then kept them for herself, which I super love. I think that's great.
Oh my
and they're
God,
beautiful.
it's like everywhere. Here you go, Meg.
I know. I tried.
Enjoy your open yarn.
It's not opened. You know what? I was trying to hold it together. I'll use regular tape. Okay, I don't
know.
I tried to use washi tape.
Mine's still working. Oh, there's my hair though. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Captain Creativity. You are getting Stephanie's hair.
Congratulations. Hope you like it.
No, know what?
What?
Anyway, she knit a hat. And it's a super cute hat.
Yeah, it is.
She didn't say who she was knitting it for originally, but she decided to keep it for herself. And I love pom-poms on hats like that.
So congratulations.
And she lives in Baltimore, Maryland, I believe. And her name is Stacy. So congratulations, Stacy. You get Stephanie's yarn.
Yay! You get Stephanie goes to the beach and then something. I can't remember. You took it out of my hand. Buys yarn and yarn beards it out of there. So you get my yarn beard yarn.
Yay! I love this.
I love it too.
I love this. I want to win the mean cow. How come we didn't get to win?
We should have.
We picked winners. We won.
Yeah.
No.
But congratulations. You get an unopened scan of yarn.
So Meg and Stacy, we will be contacting you to get your addresses. I think we already have Meg's. I'm not sure. Anyway, I was really excited. So thank you everybody who entered.
So yeah, if you let me know, if you message me, I will get them in the mail to you this week.
Yeah, and you'll get our Mean Girl pens too.
Yes.
Don't forget that. We'll give you the You Can't Knit With Us little pink pens that we have.
So,
yay, exciting stuff for yarn.
Let me know. Give me your address.
Thank you.
I'll message you when this goes up.
Thank you, Jake from Dogstar.
Thank you,
for
guys.
dyeing that up and donating it to our podcast because seriously, that was really sweet. And we loved collaborating with you for those colors. That was great. Thank you, Jake. Who is going to start dyeing again.
I hope soon.
I think that if I just say it, it'll happen. Like, put that energy into the universe.
Jake, start dyeing again. We miss you. We miss your yarn.
Well, I thought that maybe if I just said it like it was a fact, he would feel guilty. And be like, oh no, people are going to expect me to do that and start. I don't know. I'm just hoping.
Me too.
Anyway.
So, yay.
So, we did that.
Mm-hmm.
And now I guess we move on to the knitting. Is there any other administrative things that we need to talk about? It's been 2 months.
Let's see. We have the other cow. The West Knits Book 1 Shawl.
Yeah, we need to bring that to a close. I think it's been more than 2 years.
August.
Of next year?
Yeah.
Really?
It's only been a year.
Mm-hmm.
So we still have...
Good.
So.
I am in a shawl mood. I have been wanting to knit nothing but shawls. Because I knit nothing but sweaters for like 2 years, now I'm over it.
Yeah. So, we have that cow going. So if you've knit any of the shawls from West Knits, Best Knits Book 1, you can enter them in. Mm-hmm. Any of them. Even if you knit it 10 years ago.
Even if you knit it 10 years ago, it is the only cow where finished objects count, even if you finished them before we started.
Yeah. So,
so we're doing that, and that's exciting, and...
So that's still going.
That's still going, and I'm going to start working on that.
And we randomly draw from there, just randomly, when we feel like it.
We've drawn a couple prizes.
We have.
And you can win more than once. So it's great.
Put them in. So that's the only other admin that I can really think of.
Yeah. We're hot messes. Oh, also, we forgot to say that our Instagram and Ravelry names are down below. We always write them there instead of sitting here and spelling them all out for you. And then Instagram is definitely the best way to get a hold of me.
And me. I think Howard might put them at the end, too. I don't know. Howard edits this, so it's a surprise when I watch it where our stuff is.
But yeah, Instagram. If you want to get a hold of me on Instagram, just message me, and I will message you back. I think I have like probably a 99.9% success rate at responding to people. I think I might have forgotten one.
I don't know. Within
the last few months. But if I do that to you, just message me again and be like, look.
So rude.
What the heck? No.
Because you're going to be like, listen here, lady.
What does that smell?
Oh, did you shower today?
No, you did. But are the kids burning something?
I don't know.
Did you?
I don't smell anything.
Really? Oh my god. Okay, the other day, Neil walked in the door. He went to the store and he came back and he smelled so bad. And I was like, what happened to you? And he was like, nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, it smells. As soon as he opened the door. He sat down next to me. He pulls out some jelly beans. And he starts eating them. And I'm like, oh, I want jelly beans. And he opens up this bag and gives me the jelly beans. And I put one in my mouth. And it tasted like it was coated in something. Whatever he was coated in. And I'm like... And they're Jelly Bellies. I was like, this is the worst jelly bean I've ever had in my life. It's awful. And then I was like, it tastes like bathroom soap. Like industrial bathroom soap. And I was like, did you go to the bathroom and wash your hands? And he's like, yeah, I did. And I'm like, oh, let me smell your hands. So I smelled his hands and sure enough, it smelled like soap. And it was so strong. I smelled it as I walked in the door. And then he was like, well, then get your own jelly beans then, right? So I put my hand in there. But they all, because he'd been dipping his hands in the jelly beans, they were all tainted with a bathroom smell.
Sounds terrible.
It was awful.
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
I did smell something.
I don't smell anything. I'm like,
I think it smells like Molly. Like she needs a diaper change. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. That was a whole boring story. Okay, so finished objects.
I have one. It's been
2 months.
2 months and I have one finished object.
But you've been moving.
I've been moving, yeah. That takes a lot of time. So, I have one. Do you want to show them at the same time?
Well, yeah, I'll let you have your little moment to shine.
My moment to shine. Well,
it's your only finished object.
it's a crop top.
I love it.
I super love it. With an unintentional fade. Just got darker. So.
Well, you intended. You knew the yarns were going to get darker. It's not like the skein happened like that.
Okay, well, this is all one skein.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get it. This is all one skein, and then this is all one skein. I didn't alternate to fade them in. It just...
Oh, it just looks like a fade. Okay.
It just looks like... Yeah. Oh, wait. No, I'm lying to you. This is one skein, this is another skein, this is another skein.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought you had 3.
I had 3. I'm a liar.
And then the bind off is beaded. Like the yarn came sequined. It's sequined.
Yeah, this is
Love it.
Art Yarns. It's a silk mohair blend.
Super fancy.
Yeah, so it's yeah, I couldn't tell you the colors or anything because I got this in Yarn Box like 3 years ago. 3 years ago, so I have no idea. It was intended like for a shawl pattern that I never did, obviously. So I have this crop top, and it is, do you remember?
It is the Summer Light sweater by Julie Knits in Paris.
Oh God, you're awesome. So, but I love it because it only takes one, what would be one skein.
Yeah, it only takes 1 skein of yarn to make a size 34, 36-ish.
Yeah.
Which is great. Well,
So,
and then the...
Well, and then you need the extra for
trim.
the ribbing. But yeah, so it's super soft, super,
I love it.
Like,
I think it's super wearable.
yeah, it's like a loose, really loose knit.
Yeah. Really
I think I
loose.
knitted on 10s.
Yeah, and it's fingering weight. Yeah.
Size 10s finger weight. So I don't know. I honestly, I love it.
But I knit one too. And I knit mine out of Hannah Made It in the Fluorescent Jellyfish color.
I love that color.
I love this colorway. And I got 1 skein of this and I thought, oh, I wish I had enough to make a sweater. And then Julie Knits in Paris released this pattern and I was like, I do have enough to make a sweater. Hooray! So we knit these to go to Yarn Prom at Knitted Wit in Portland. And David Dogdare sent us tiaras and flowers for our wrists, and we wore them.
Mine's in storage.
I never saved the pictures from that, did you?
Yeah, I saved them.
Oh, okay, because we need to like get them printed.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, we went to prom, and we made our clothes. And I made a purple skirt. And when I say made a purple skirt, I mean I sort of ran some fabric through a sewing machine and made something that resembled as a skirt and worked as a skirt. It was recognizable. I'm purple. Anyway, I love this because I made the sweater. It's ridiculous. I would never wear this, like, really, for real in public. But
I don't know. I'd wear them.
I have my entire skein left over. Or I have my whole entire skein. If I want to rip this out for whatever reason and use the yarn again, I can because I have the whole skein. I didn't have to cut it. It's fantastic.
It's amazing.
And I used, the purple is a mohair acrylic blend that I got really cheap in Rhinebeck last year, which we're not going to this year. And I have been really okay with that for the last 11 and a half months, and now I have serious FOMO.
I'm really sad about it, but I'm like, it'll be okay, because that means that when we go next time, it'll be great. Enough time had passed.
We won't go again until at least 2020.
2020.
Because Stephanie's son has a birthday that weekend. So we can't go on his birthday. I mean, I could go by myself, but why would I do that? That doesn't sound fun at all.
Yeah, I can't go till 2020. But that's okay, because there's other yarn events, right? Like Vogue Knitting Live next year in Seattle.
Yeah!
I don't know why I keep showing that. I just love it. It's so soft.
I love it too. I think it's great. Did I say Hannah Made It? I did.
Yeah, you did.
I love her.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have my titty yarn.
Oh, where is your titty yarn?
I think Mom stole it. She came over. No, she didn't steal it, but she looked like she was going to.
Something Mom would do.
Okay, so finished objects.
So that's it. I don't have any other finished objects.
I have a lot of finished objects.
Well, lucky you.
I finished my Mitered Nova shawl by, oh, this is upside down. There we go. By Chanel Wu of the Piper Nell podcast. And I was knitting this with Ray, who is
From Dogstar.
part of Dogstar Knits. And she crapped out on me, but I think she's knitting it again in a different color. Anyway, this is purple from Madeline Tosh in the sock. I don't know what it's called. It's been a while. Clematis?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And then the white and black purple speckle is from Clark and Al, and it is this is the third time.
Smarter Than You Think?
Smarter Than You Think, I think.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Anyway, and this is a perfect long scarf shawl. It's like not too deep. I really like it.
It's really gorgeous.
I like this type of shawl because the colors all coordinate, obviously, because it's only 2. But then when you like wrap it around your neck a couple times, like it just looks so, I don't know, I just love it.
It's really
It
pretty.
all goes together. I love it. And I will also tell you that it has this lace that is cables, like 1x1 cables.
It is rough. It's beautiful. It is beautiful.
It's beautiful, but by the time that I got to the second repeat of it, which was even less stitches, I was 100% over it. I really was. I couldn't stand the idea of doing the cables anymore for even just that little period. So I just switched to garter. And I don't regret it. I'm happy with that decision.
No, I would be too. I'm still working on mine. I have not done anything on it in 2 months, but it's still there.
Starts as a mitered square, and it goes into that. And I'm happy with it. And I still need to weave in my ends, because I haven't done that.
Why?
I don't know. I don't really need to weave in my ends, I guess. Okay. And then my other finished object, because I knit all the time.
Lots, you have more.
I have more, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is just the Rebecca show.
This is the Rebecca show. This is some girl I found.
Should I just go over here?
Yeah, just go over there. This is my box of knitting. All my random knitting that doesn't have a home.
I feel like that makes a better co-host than
It does. Just hold this up. It can be my co-host. Okay. This is my co-host, Vertices Unite. So, this is my everything shawl. Ah, I love this. It's by Vera Balamaki because, I don't know why it's by her. It just is.
Holding that up.
Okay.
Because
this is Stephanie. She's back.
Hi, guys.
She doesn't knit, but she just looks pretty. She makes that from my mug. This is the Tarot colorway from Dragonhorn Yarn in her lore base, and it is amazing.
I love her yarn.
And then the purple is, it's called Once Bitten by Knitsomniac. And then the mohair, love, is Ghost from Hedgehog Fibers. It's a 3-color shawl. It's super deep, and my leg fell asleep even though I sat cross-legged. It's huge, and I love that it's super deep. And look how great that looks. Like, just, it's asymmetrical.
I love it.
Love this shawl. This is the greatest thing I've ever knit. It's so soft. The only thing that I think that I'm going to change...
It looks really good on you.
Thank you.
The colors look really good on you.
Gosh. Okay. The only thing I think that I'm going to change about this, now that it's all done, is I don't like... Do you smell that? I don't...
Maybe your house just stinks.
That's possible. Is this mohair, I feel like, is really weak compared to... It's really heavy, and the mohair is up near the top. And I feel like the entire bottom of this shawl is being supported only by this mohair.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I want to do is take this purple, or maybe some of the Dragon Horde, and like single crochet down the side.
I think I would do the dark purple.
Yeah.
I mean, if it,
well, I mean,
both will look beautiful.
I just like using the Dragon Horde yarn because her yarn is gorgeous. But I think that that will help it feel more stable, secure, sturdy, more sturdy. Because all of that shawl is being held up by that mohair. And it's kind of heavy sock yarn. I need to weave in the end still, but this is ridiculously warm. And ridiculously large, and I love it.
I love large shawls. I really do.
Let me see if there's anything else I want to say. Brioche. With the... Do you smell that?
No!
I want to kind of pause and see how Molly's doing.
We can pause it.
Mom?
What?
Can we have crackers?
Yes. There's brioche, there's short rows, there's lace, there's garter, there's twisted rib. Oh yeah, there's twisted rib. I did that one time, and I was like, nope, Not doing it again. So I did seed stitch and then garter. Because I didn't feel like doing twisted rib. You're supposed to do all these purple bands are supposed to be twisted rib, and I didn't want to. And I'm the boss of my knitting.
There you go.
And I have no problem. I have no problem deviating from a pattern to make it work for me. Because I'm the boss.
The brioche with the mohair.
Oh, me too.
It's like my favorite part.
Me too. So this is finished. It's the best thing ever. I wish that everybody would make one because it was really fun. And it didn't get boring except for the twisted rib.
I kind of want to make another one.
Yeah, you should make one. Mom wants one. Got your back, Mom.
Oh, Mom's going to watch this. Okay. Don't kick me out, Mom.
Right. Let's see. Finished object. We're still going.
Still going on finished objects.
I made these little mittens for my daughter, Molly. She hasn't seen them yet. I might give them to her for Christmas, but I don't want her to outgrow them. This is the World's Easiest Mitten.
Just give them to her.
World's Easiest Mitten by Tin Can Knits. And I used Rama. What's it called?
Rama. I think it's Rama.
Is it Me Too Rama? Anyway, it's an alpaca wool blend, and it is lovely. And it was fun to knit. And these are DK weight. World's Easiest Mittens. The only thing I don't like about this pattern, and maybe it's me because I might have read it wrong, but I've made them twice, is that the thumbs are pretty short. Like the gusset is really big, and then the thumbs are pretty short. But I put them on Molly's hand, and it fit.
Oh, so she has seen them? Does she like them?
I put the first one on her hand. I didn't put both of them. I don't know, but they're really nice. And I think they're cute, and like the mustard color is very twee. And I just think they're adorable. I love them.
I think they're cute.
Thanks.
They fit.
Yeah, and so I think it's called the World's Easiest Mittens by Tin Can Knits, and they have it for all different sizes, from newborn to adult, and
I love that about Tin Can Knits.
And different weights too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can knit it fingering to worsted. And they have the measurement, or the numbers for all of that, for every size and all the weights. So that's, well, most of the weights. So that was really nice. I made those, and then I think that's it for my finished objects.
Oh, is that it? The parade of finished objects?
My finished object parade is over. And there's no candy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Is it my bag? Like, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Okay. So, works in progress.
Yes, I have those. I have lots of those. I, like, gesture to them like you can see them.
Might be my bag. It is not my bag. Okay, keep going. Well, I had to update everybody. Wasn't.
Thank God. All right. Where should I start? I'll start with some old stuff.
Yay, old stuff. Well, you said it.
Here's my Jones.
Yay!
I don't know where I was last time. Did I have a side done?
No, you had none. You were still like here.
Okay, so I finished the left side. So the left side, left front. I am working on the back, and I still have the right front to go. But I made some more progress. This is Blue Moon Fiber Arts Cake DK in the Oscar the Grouch colorway.
It's not this.
It is. Anyways, and it's 100% merino wool, and I love it so much. It's my old man sweater, and I cannot wait. I am going to wear this every day.
So this is the Jones cardigan by Tin Can Knits. Did you say that?
I think I said my Jones, but yes,
yeah.
The Jones
cardigan. It's got a shawl collar and drop sleeves. Yes. And this is the back, obviously. So.
And I started this the day after my birthday, April 30th.
So it's been almost 6 months.
But the summertime, it was like knitting with a blanket on me. It was so hot. And then we decided to move. And that's been about 2 months ago we decided to move. Yeah. So I haven't really worked on it. I've done a few rows, but that's it.
Yeah, it started to look like a baby blanket like in the middle of summer. I love the color.
Yes, me too.
I love the way the yarn feels. It feels kind of rustic. Like, to me.
Yeah, it's not superwash. It's just 100% merino.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, my nose itches.
I feel like the name of the yarn, Cake DK, is a little bit misleading because I imagine it being super soft. And it's not, like, not soft.
Yeah, but the yarn cakes are huge.
They are huge.
Huge. I don't have the label.
But I wouldn't have named it cake.
I don't know, but they're like as big as my head.
They're huge. I love Blue Moon fiber art for that reason.
Me too.
So, less ends to weave in. Who doesn't love that?
Seriously, I have like hardly any ends to weave in.
That's amazing.
Right now I have 3 ends.
Are you alternating skeins?
No. No. I don't alternate.
You don't have to alternate skeins, guys. That's not a real rule.
You don't have to, and I don't. And I started... Where? This new yarn started right here.
No, looks good.
Yeah, you can't even tell. And I'm okay with that. Even if you could tell, still not doing it.
I like it.
Because I don't like alternating.
I love that sweater. It's going to be so warm.
I know, I'm so excited. I worked on it a little bit. I don't have that much knitting time. I know, poor me. So,
I feel bad for you.
Yeah, it sucks. That's okay. I'm getting more and more. Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
Well, I don't have very many works in progress.
Oh, I have lots.
Okay, so I decided to make mittens for myself.
I love those.
These are the Man Mittens by David Schultz, who I don't know what else he's done, but he made these
Oh, this
mittens.
is the wonky one.
Yeah, the stitch. I need to take care of this like one random stitch. And I still have to do the thumb on the back. But these are worsted weight, and I made them out of wool of the Andes in sapphire heather and whites. So it's not a true navy. It's got some little bright flecks in it.
I love this.
These did not take me very long. I think each one of these took me a day and a half. But that was mostly because I was being kind of lazy. Like I'd knit a row and then like flip around YouTube looking for podcasts and, you know, do other things. But I actually timed myself, and it only took less than 3 minutes to do an entire row around.
Oh,
so
not bad
really,
at all.
it's really fast.
They fit really well.
Thanks.
Like, I mean, like, I have really long fingers, and I'm like just touching the top. Like, I'm not. I mean,
right?
It's not stretched or anything.
No.
Like, they fit.
Thanks. I made it size medium.
I'm always scared to knit the gloves like that, because what if they don't? I got really long.
Well, you
fingers.
can put it on and keep going. Like, maybe not. I don't know. But there's different sizes, and the different sizes are the needle size. Changing the size. So these are the thumbs. I think they're super cute. And then the reason I bought these mittens, the mitten pattern, is because it shows you how to do a lining. And I'm gonna line the inside with my UFO mohair from Hedgehog. So it'll be all inside. You won't see it because this is not a color I can wear. And I need to accept that. But I love the softness of it. I love the brightness of it. And it will make me happy to know that it's inside.
I love it.
I think these are super great. I'm really excited. And Wool of the Andes. And you know what else I was thinking while I was knitting them? I'll tell you. Wool of the Andes is non-superwash. And it's worsted weights. And it's really stretchy. So I didn't even have to work very hard. Look how good that
Look at
looks.
those floats. Oh my gosh. You can totally.
I didn't even have to work hard. To keep my tension even. That looks so much better in real life, or on camera, than it does in real life.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't really look like that, but
it's coming across really cool though.
Coming across.
I
really
love
cool.
floats.
I love them too. And then what's nice about this particular pattern, when I was trying to decide a pattern, is that none of the stitches are more than 5.
Oh, so you don't have to catch floats.
So you don't have to catch floats.
That's nice.
So that's why I picked this particular pattern, and I really love these, and I'm excited to have something warm for my hands, because I'm always knitting shawls and sweaters, but what happened was, I finished up a big project, and then the Stephen West thing was coming out in a week, and I didn't want to cast on something new that was I wanted something that I could finish beforehand. And I would have finished this thumb had Stephen not released it at 3 p.m. on Thursday.
Way to go,
Pacific
Steven.
time. I was counting on it coming in around 10 to 3 at night. And then it came in and I was like, oh, well, the thumb's got to wait.
But now you can work on it.
Now I have time to work on it because I finished my clue 1. Okay, you go.
Okay. I guess I will do this real quick. You guys are seeing this, but I'm making progress on this too. I love this. It's my everything by Vera Valmike. Oh, wow. Look at that. I'm in the middle of a row. I can't even really show you. I started.
Well, they saw mine.
Yeah.
They know what it looks like.
So this is Tiger Lily by Apple
Fiber Studios.
Yes. And it's a alpaca merino nylon blend. It's really soft. What is it? 20% superfine alpaca, 60% merino, 20% nylon. And it is glorious. And they're local. They're Bremerton.
Are they Bremerton?
Mm-hmm.
Bellingham.
Bellingham.
That's not
Oops.
Bremerton.
Same.
Not
It's
same,
north.
same. Bellingham is by Canada, I think.
If you're north of Seattle, you might as well be Canada.
I'm not north of Seattle.
Not you.
I'm east of Seattle.
I said Bremerton, didn't I? No, I said Bellingham. Is it Bellingham?
You said Bremerton. It's on video. Everybody knows.
Okay. Well, it's Bellingham. I don't know.
Apple Fiber Studio.
I don't know. The green is Dreamin' Fiber Smooshy, and it's the bitter colorway.
Love it.
And then my orange is the Debbie Bliss in the, what colorway is this?
Angel?
Tangerine.
Tangerine.
Debbie Bliss Angel in the
it is
tangerine
Angel.
colorway. I have not looked at my label in months. I didn't remember. But
I love it. I love those colors together. It is so bright and fun. And they're kind of like summer colors and unexpected for a winter item. And I think that's great. I think it's amazing.
I love it. I can't wait to be finished. I'm going to crochet with green to catch mine. Yeah. I have done the twisted ribbing every spot. And now I'm on the bottom twisted ribbing in the middle of a row. Failure. I did an extra repeat of the brioche though.
Looks so good. And it's so, the sock yarn with the, is it sock or single ply?
Sock.
With the mohair brioche. It's so squishy and soft. It's amazing.
I love it. But the alpaca in there and the sock yarn.
It's so good. It's so
yeah, I love the brioche so much. I did an extra repeat. So I have like 1,000 needles on my
1,000 stitches.
1,000 stitches on my needles. But
I don't think it's really 1,000, is it?
No, it's like 500 or something. So it takes a long time to do the twisted rib, and it's not like just knit through the back loop. It's knit and purling through the back loop.
Yeah.
So it
takes a while.
Takes a while to get through a row. In fact, the last time I worked on this was your house last week. I haven't touched it all week.
It's really, really nice.
So, but
it's really nice.
I love it, and I love that Tiger Lily colorway.
I do too. I do too. That's really gorgeous. It's very you.
I love it.
I would not look good in that so much, but I think it's so good for you. It's such a good shawl.
I love it. Everybody should knit one. I know we already said that. We already went over it. Like, I could talk about it for days.
That inspired me 100% to cast on my own. But the mohair gets in my nose and makes it itch.
Worth it.
It's worth it. I am obsessed with mohair right now.
Seriously kind of want to make another one in like a different
And you're going to
color.
finish that one?
Yeah. I love it. And then yours is finished and I tried it on. I'm like, that was really the motivation to like pick mine back up again because my whips have been sitting for a while, y'all. It's been sad.
Do we have any more works in progress?
I do. You have
that.
Go ahead.
Yes.
So the day the Maritimo tea came out, like 2 days later I bought yarn for it and then I cast on right away. And it's been smushed in a bag, so it is all
a little wrinkly.
Wrinkly because, again, this has not been worked on in probably a month. So.
Love it.
So the bottom and right between the lace is the Castle colorway by Chasing Rabbits Yarn. This colorway right here is the Raku colorway by Hedgehog Fibers, and then this is the Cereal colorway by Hedgehog Fibers. I pretty much copied her because I was looking at combos and all I really wanted was her sweater. I wanted hers.
That's legit.
So I bought her yarn, except for she used, I think, like graphite or something.
Yeah.
For the
I think she did.
Little strips there, but that's okay. I love it so much. And I just now need to decide if, I think I need to block it, because I need to decide how far to go. Because right now, I'm sitting, by the time it blocks.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it to stretch that down to here, so I would go more if you're thinking that.
Like do another inch or two?
Yeah.
Because it's soft yarn, so it's going to grow, and it's going to open up. But
yeah, I wouldn't count on it growing that much.
I have a few more rows to go.
I love it.
I have a little bit more to go before I can separate sleeves, but
I love that.
I love it so much.
It's very you.
So much.
I keep saying that. We just have different aesthetics.
We really do. So I'm really, really happy about it. I'll probably look naked in it, and I don't even care.
You know what's funny is that not only will you look naked, but right now it's super wrinkly. So I was literally, you held it up, and I was imagining you looking that wrinkly naked, and I was like, goodness, that's really unflattering. So iron it or something before you...
Well, I'm gonna block it. Blocking it will get all that out.
Yeah, but I'm saying every time you wear it, make sure it's not wrinkly, because otherwise you look wrinkly. In all the wrong ways. Like, just not cute.
And look at my little stoppers.
I just discovered these today.
They're the high like stoppers, and they screw on to the cable. And I just got them off of Amazon.
Because I've used like stoppers before, like needle stoppers, like the foam ones, and they always fall off.
Yeah, no,
those are amazing.
They're high stoppers, and I love that they screw in, so I don't have to worry about them.
Because they go with the high cord. I love it. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, so if you use high-highs, invest in a set of these. It'll be worth the money.
I love my high-highs.
Especially because I switch needles. Because I'm knitting this on a size 7. I got gauge on 7s.
Yeah.
But I'm also knitting the Jones on a 7. So I'm switching my needles back. And another reason why things aren't getting done, because I need more needles, apparently. So, the Maritimo Tee by Caitlin Hunter, Boyline Networks. I love it. It's super easy.
I love it too.
The lace was super...
You know, this Raku colorway
is gorgeous.
To me, is hideous in the skein. When I saw it, I was like, that's really disgusting. I can't believe anybody would ever knit with that. And every project I've seen with it so far, I'm like, oh, I love it. I love it knit up. In the skein, it's awful.
But you get all these, like, pops of colors.
Yeah, but that looks literally like you cleaned out your lint trap after you washed your clown suit.
I know, but...
with your dog blanket.
I love it, like all like the specks.
It looks great knit up. It's just not cute in a skein.
It's really not. No, but I don't know. I love Caitlin's, so I did the same thing, and I love it. I had to go up to a 7 though. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is like seriously. Okay, look at this. I'm knitting this sweater. I've shown this before, but I'm knitting this sweater. This is the Puntilla by Hohi Locatelli. It's the second one that I've knit because the first one I love, but I knit it maybe a size too small, and so it's really tight fitting on me, which is okay. I still wear it all the time, but it's not quite as boxy and drapey as I want. So I'm knitting this out of hedgehog fibers in the kimono colorway. But like seriously, I use size 4s. And like you can see through it.
Yeah, our gauge is pretty...
Our gauge is way different. Like seriously, look at that. Mine is 4s and yours is 7.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I am a super loose knitter.
I'm tight. Oh no, what is happening?
So, this is my Puntilla sweater by
Hohi Locatelli.
Hohi Locatelli. And I'm not going to do the bottom lace, but I am going to do the sleeve lace, and I'm going to do it in pucker by Hedgehog Fibers, obviously.
That is so amazing.
I think it goes so good together because there's little pops of like neon orange.
My toe is cramping.
It matches. You okay?
Yeah, I just had a toe cramp.
Sorry. But I cannot wear neon orange. That's not really my thing. But I love that it's mixed into the blue. And I'm going to keep going and do the sleeves in the pucker lace. Just because,
it's just... Yeah, okay.
Just because I wasn't sure if I liked it or not. But then my mom came over and I sat and talked to my mom and knit while I talked. And then as soon as when she left, I measured it and I was like, oh God, I'm done. That was easy. Okay, so I did not alternate skeins. I feel good about that choice. I knew that it was going to look a little different from skein to skein, but I'm happy about it. I'm sorry, I cut you off. I'm talking about...
No.
That's the kimono colorway. I bought that to go on family vacation, and I was hoping to have it finished this summer by the end of family vacation, but that didn't happen because we had a lot of fun on family vacation, and
I didn't even cast mine.
We didn't even have knitting time because we were having fun with our relatives. So, there you go. That's that. That's my last work in progress.
The only thing I have that you guys haven't seen is I just cast on a pair of socks for Howard. Cast on a pair of socks for Howard. That was really quiet. Sorry, guys. There you go.
Has he seen them?
Yep.
Black and white.
Black and white. I'm doing it out of the Julie Asselin. No Nomad in the... I have no idea. There you go. You guys can read that. No, you can't.
There you go.
There you go. Yep. That's the colorway. And it's 80% merino, 20% nylon, and I'm doing it on a 72 stitch count on 1.5 needle size. And yeah, there you go. It's kind of boring, but
It is boring.
I know. I know. But it's a new project you guys haven't seen. I mean, I have not finished anything. I still have 2 other pairs of socks that I'm not going to show you because they're boring. They're not boring. I really like my socks, but they're just not finished. So,
Sorry, I was looking around for my hand. I made it. I got her tits out yarn. I can't find it.
is it downstairs?
It's probably downstairs. That's where it was last time.
Or is that it?
Did I put it away? Oh my god, I put it away! That's why I couldn't find it.
Oh gosh. Drive my butt, everybody. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll be able to show that now. I was really stressed out about that.
Oh, well,
But no, I had brought all my yarn downstairs to work on my Stephen West knit along, like picking out the colors, and then Neil was like, I cannot take it anymore. Get your yarn out of here. And so I brought it all upstairs and I put it all away.
Yep. Sure did.
But I forgot that I put Hannah's yarn away.
Well, sorry, y'all. Just I was wearing.
There's nothing wrong with your butt. It's fine.
Oh, thanks. Enjoy the show. I
Okay,
really need to start doing, because I feel like every episode I end up standing up and I'm
You
like,
do.
oh my god, now you guys
At
saw
least you
my
don't wear
short.
pajama pants. It's okay.
I'm not wearing pajama pants. I'm wearing just brought leggings.
Leggings.
Okay.
Okay, I only have my last work in progress of this.
I have that too somewhere. Oh, it's right here.
Okay, so we started the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along. I have been so excited for this since January. You printed it out. It's the texture time. This is the knitting event of the year. I have been picking up my yarn in my head since January. I have been coming up with combos, and what's funny is I bought a couple colors throughout the year. Every time I place a yarn order, I would always like buy another color and be like, oh, maybe I'll put this in it. I only used one of those, which is fine. But my colors, you want to see my colors? We will not put it up on the screen without telling you first it's coming, and then we'll tell you when it's gone. But my main color is black. Is yours main color black too? And this is Malabrigo black. And the Machita. Is that what you did too?
Yep. Malabrigo black and the Machita.
My second color is Farmhouse White by Madeline Tosh. Do you guys see a theme?
Mine is Hedgehog Fibers.
It's doing the
Typewriter.
autofocus thing. I think it started again.
No, it's not. It still has it off. I don't know. It's not as bad.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's
okay.
gonna focus. So
Typewriter by...
Hedgehog Fibers. In the single ply.
And then Charcoal by Madeline Tosh.
What is that? Silver? No.
Crystal.
Crystal. In the Hedgehog Fibers.
Oh, wait. See if I can fix this.
I got the... Whoa, why is that doing that?
Because I think it started another video.
No, but it still has the autofocus is off.
It says autofocus. Maybe,
No.
Maybe click it. Weird.
See?
Nope, now it's... I'm sorry.
Now it's worse.
I hope you're
Oh my
not
gosh.
watching. Sorry.
Okay, there we go. Sorry. Okay.
That's not true. This is not how it goes. My second color is Gossip by Hedgehog Fiber. It's neon pink.
Third color. Becca can't count.
No, my second contrast color.
Oh, okay.
Main color, second contrast color. It's Gossip. It's got these acidic greens and oranges and yellows in it. I love Gossip. I think it's the best color ever. So there we go.
All right. So,
Fourth color.
Charcoal.
Not graphite. Is that graphite?
Nope, this is not graphite. I saved the labels so I remember to tell you guys. It's not. It's Cinder. Cinder in the Hedgehog colors.
So, look at that. We chose like the same stuff.
Yep.
And then my mohair.
Can we do it? Ah! Got it.
Okay. And then you had to have alpaca. Like fingering weight alpaca, but we didn't have that because
Oh, yeah.
it was only exclusively through Stephen and Penelope, and I can't afford shipping like that. So my mohair is Jelly by Hedgehog Fibers.
Mine is Sorry Not Sorry by Hedgehog Fibers.
And you're holding yours double.
I'm holding mine double throughout.
Which is, I think, an excellent choice. But they're $30 a piece, and I couldn't justify it because I bought 2 sets.
Yeah, you had already bought.
I bought 2 sets of yarn for this, and then decided. So I couldn't afford a second skein. But this is my Jelly colorway, and it's pink and red.
of the jelly colorway.
I love it.
It looks so good.
Thanks.
So, yeah. And then mine's Sorry Not Sorry, which is hot neon purple with splashes of kind of pink. Through it.
So what's funny is that our colors are actually really similar, but our shawls really are not.
They are not. They
They
look
are really different.
So I figured I might as well show them at the same time because people are gonna be like, "Oh, great, another gray."
Yeah.
There you go.
No, I love that.
But these are the colors I wanted to do the speckle and pop with. I wish I had done a gray gradient and hot pink. Granted, this is not hot pink; it's hot purple.
Yeah.
But that's what I really wanted. So when this knit along came out, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do the colors that I wish I had done last year.
I wanted to do my speckle and pop in gray and pink. Hi, Molly.
Molly, where's Leah?
Go play.
Go play. Oh.
Leah.
Uh-oh.
Leah won't let me in her room.
Oh, yes you will. Go. There you go. Go play. Love you guys.
Bye, Molly. Love you. This is my speckle and pop. I still have it. I have not burned it in a fire yet. But I picked reds and oranges because, you know why? It's a long story.
Yeah, we've already gone over all that.
We've already gone
in the
over
past
all of
episodes,
that. So
but
we won't again. But I wanted gray and pink. That's what I wanted.
I wanted gray and pink too.
So that's what I bought. Because I'm like, I'm doing it this time.
Yep.
It's happening.
Well, I did purple. I don't know why I went purple. It just, I saw it online and I liked it and I loved it. So.
She still won't let me in her
I am
room.
so sorry. Okay.
Okay. Sorry,
So,
guys.
the first clue came out Thursday at 3 p.m. instead of Friday, which Friday Europe time, which was really exciting. But I was kind of bummed because I had plans for my Thursday night that included going to the grocery store, buying frozen dinners for everybody, so that for a week, so they wouldn't bug me.
I'm sad because I got here and I'm hungry and she has no food.
I haven't gone to the grocery store because I had to knit my clue.
No food.
I had to knit my clue, and
all I've had is a protein bar today. I'm hungry. I come over and I'm like, I need some food. She's like,
Okay, it's a long story, but that I won't go into really, but my freezer's full of Jenny Craig. And I offered her some of that, and she said no.
I didn't have time to cook it. We had a podcast, but I'm hungry.
It takes 2 minutes. Some of those sandwiches are only 1 minute.
I needed...
Anyway, and they're actually really good. Jenny Craig food is amazing. Who knew?
I had to make them.
Anyway, so Stephen West, Texture Time. It came with a brioche option and a... I said brioche. I wasn't going to say brioche, but you know, I feel like if you bought the pattern, you're going to make it. You probably read the pattern, even if you haven't cast on. Brioche option and then a non-brioche option. And we obviously went with the brioche.
Yes.
Because we're brioche masters.
Yes.
You are. I'm not. It took
I'm doing good.
It took me 8 tries to cast on. I ripped it out 7 times.
I got it on the first, but I watched his video.
Yes,
I watched his, because he puts out if you've never done a Mr. Nalong,
yeah.
If there's anything that's hard or complicated or different, he does a very detailed video, and he even shows like continental and throwing knitting.
Yeah,
so you can kind of see it from both ways.
It's super helpful.
Really helpful.
But I don't like to be spoiled at all. I don't want to see any photos. I don't want to see it on a podcast. I don't want to watch an instructional video. But what would have saved me would have been reading the descriptions of the stitches. Mm-hmm. Because there was this new stitch in there that I had never encountered before, and I just read it in the instructions and made an assumption about what it meant, and then it didn't work out. Who knew? Like, you have to read things.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a nerd. I always read through, even like if it's a tin can knits like flax, I read through the stitch stuff like before I even start a pattern, because I'm like, okay, if there's a new stitch in there, I need to know how to do it.
I glanced through it, but I'm like, yeah, these all look like stuff I know how to do.
Well,
it's my own fault.
Obviously not.
It's my own fault. It's my own fault. Knitting likes to knock me down a couple pegs all the time. It's fine. So it was my own fault. So don't feel like you can't, because it took me 8 tries. I did eventually get it. What I ended up having to do was like take paper and cover the pattern, and like for only the row that I was working on for the first several. Oh,
I had to do that too. Yeah. I had to like mark it off, and then I had like my yeah, it was a process. It's like all over my bed, like was spread out, like my yarns and my patterns, marking it off, holding it, blocking. Yeah,
definitely not the kind of thing you can go out to like a baseball game and cast on.
Nope.
Or like a party and cast on. You can't do that. It's focus.
I know, which kind of my son does football, and a lot of my knitting I do it like those socks I take to football because I don't have to think about it. But I couldn't take this to football.
No, I couldn't take this anywhere. I literally was like, don't talk to me. I need to work on this. And then we were actually watching Mean Girls when it came out.
Because it was Mean Girl Day.
It wasn't. It was the day after.
Oh.
We wanted to watch Mean Girls on Mean Girl Day, but there was technical difficulties, and so we weren't able to watch it till the next day. And so we were watching Mean Girls, and it came out, and I was like, okay, guys, get out of the room. Be quiet. I'm trying to focus, but I'm also watching Mean Girls. It was hard. My life is hard. So anyway, you want to show these?
Yeah, we can show them.
Okay, we're going to show them, and then we're going to pull them off the screen, and I'll tell you when. Okay?
Okay.
So look away if you don't want to be spoiled.
Look away. Here they come.
Is it a spoiler if I say out loud that mine reminds me of a vagina? They're off the screen now.
No, it's not a spoiler, but
it does.
It's kind of got a shape.
It's not. I mean, it's the shape kind
you
of.
Can't put it back on there.
I know, but I'm just showing you the shape too, but also the colors.
You got a vagina shawl.
I got a vagina shawl. It's fine. It's fine.
Mine reminds me of like
I think it'll be okay.
A zebra.
Yeah. Yours is a little goth to me. Like I get like some goth raven vibes going on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I love mine. I love my colors. I am so happy with the way it looks. Like that when I say like, oh no, this is not a repeat of last year. I love my colors.
I love my colors too.
So, and I love the way they're working together.
Except I will say, this is my least favorite one to work with. Oh, and I didn't even tell you guys, my baby Molly sat in my spot while I made dinner.
Teach you to get off the couch.
I know. I got up off. Look at that. You see those cuts? She took scissors to my yarn. And she cut it up.
Why does Molly hate you?
Okay, tell me you don't smell that. Tell me you don't smell that.
I don't smell that.
What the heck is that? I'm sorry. It's so strong and overpowering and disgusting. I can't help but like say something whenever I smell it. Anyway, I love this color. This color is not my favorite, and every time I start to knit with it, I'm like, boo. So
which is sad because you like gray.
I know, but this together. Yeah, she cut my yarn. So luckily it's a West Knits. So if I run out of yarn because it's been cut, I'll add another color.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. I'm not worried about it at all. And I wasn't even mad at her. I mean, not really. She's 2 years old.
Yeah.
So, it's, 2-year-olds do 2-year-old things, right? Like,
no, it's something.
Neil was like, oh, you should have put your scissors away. Okay, first of all, I did. I put them in my zippered pouch that I got from David Dog Dare, and it was made by Nancy of the Round Rabbit podcast. And I still use it because I love it. And, but I had them in there, and I zipped it up. And she unzipped it, pulled out my scissors, cut up my yarn, and then put the scissors back.
Oh, that was nice of her.
And zipped it up. Because Neil was like, oh, you should have put your scissors, away. And I'm like, I did. I put them right in here, and I opened it up to show him that I put them there, and there they were. So, Neil was supposed to be watching her, though, while I made dinner. He didn't. He failed.
So really, it's his fault.
It's really his fault, but he won't take responsibility. Because I should have put my step away. I feel like I took precautions.
No, you did.
Thank you. Neil doesn't watch this, so he won't know I blamed him for that. Anyway, yeah, that's my works in progress. I'm super excited about that. I'm going to finish my thumb this week on that mitten, and then maybe start the lining. But I have a busy week. I've got a couple things going on this week, so I needed to get my Stephen West thing done right away.
Yeah, no, I'm going to work on my West Knits and my projects. I pulled them out, different ones throughout the week to work on them. Yeah. But I have the most time this week than I've had in about 2 months. So that's really exciting. I'm kind of excited to just knit, and I can try to, hopefully, I'm going to try to keep up with the knit along.
Yeah, you can do it.
It's gonna be
You
hard.
can do it. You can do it. So I think those are all my works in progress and my finished objects. It's kind of been got a lot going on. Okay, so acquisitions.
We got a few, just a little bit.
Couple acquisitions. Okay, Hannah from Hannah Made It was one of my favorite dyers.
Gorgeous.
Hannah's yarn is
Gorgeous.
gorgeous.
If you haven't tried it yet, you should go check her out.
Hannah's yarn is insanely gorgeous. You guys can't even tell how bright this is. And then there's like these grungy speckles in it. And this was her Tits Out colorway. And I love it. I wish I had a sweater quantity. I would make a sweater out of this. I don't know what I'm going to do because I only have one. But I love it. And then she also sent
This yarn, which is the Creeper. It's a one-of-a-kind colorway. It's one of our...
I love it. It looks so good.
I love
It looks so good. I was on her Etsy shop today, feeling sad about my Rhinebeck FOMO, and considering buying some of her yarn for my feelings.
I've
But
been
she's-
thinking about buying her. She redid her lead and
Let It
gold
Go,
colorway, and I'm like, I need to get me some of that.
I want her Strung Out on Love.
Yes. Oh my gosh, she did that on a chunky,
Yeah, and it looks so good.
and I'm like, how many skeins does it take? Do I need to make a hat out of chunky? Just one? Can you
Probably.
make a hat out of it? Because I'm like, I want to wear that.
I don't know, Hannah, tell us. Can we make a hat out of your chunky?
Yeah.
You could try. And then if it didn't work, you could, like, do something else.
I don't know, but I really want a Strung Out on Love chunky hat.
I want to Strung Out on Love everything. Like a onesie jumpsuit.
Her Strung Out on Love is like, it's gray, but it's got the neon speckling throughout, and it is gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Everything she does is gorgeous. I don't think I've ever seen a skein of hers that I was like, oh, I wouldn't use that.
Never.
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 She's definitely got... What I love about Hannah is that you can look at a skein of yarn and tell that she dyed
That was
it,
Hannah's.
because she's got an aesthetic that is completely unique to her, and I love it.
Yes.
And this is not the only thing I like about her, but it's a perk, is that her yarn is really affordable.
Yes. Yes.
It's really affordable. So, animated.etsy.com. And it's HANA.
Yes.
She spells it a little different. But her yarn is gorgeous, and I just went there and it's all like in stock, which is amazing.
I
So,
love
yeah,
her yarn.
I love it too.
So.
We got that. And
So
then
thank you, Hannah.
thank you, Hannah. That was really sweet. Seriously. And then our friend Megan, Meg311yo, came back from Egypt, and she just moved to California, and we're really happy for her. And she got us gifts from Egypt. What? It was the best day.
Sweet.
Best day. She got us Egyptian cotton. Like Egyptian cotton. I think it's like government issued Egyptian cotton.
I look at it like
Oh yeah, like it says right here.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, no, I don't know what it says.
Yeah.
It's Egyptian. I almost don't want to break into it. Like, I almost want to keep it forever because the labels are really unique and special. It's not like I'm going to go get that again.
V for
Vini Vidi Vici
Vini Vidi Vici.
is made out of this.
How fun would that be?
I know!
A lightweight, bright yellow shawl.
Okay, Megan Cheer designed the Vini Vidi Vici shawl, and it's a V-shaped shawl.
Like a deep V.
It's a deep V, so that you can wear it bandana style in the summer.
And the ends hang down so you don't have to like fuss with it. It's not a small little...
Genius. So smart. Way to go, Megan.
And she just came out with a... we both have. She just came out with the DK weight one too.
Yeah, she did. Fringe Theory, which I love the name.
So Fringe Fury and Vini Vidi Vici.
Yeah.
But she knit Vini Vidi Vici out of
this Egyptian cotton.
So, but yes, thank you, Meg.
Thank you,
Oh my
Megan.
gosh,
And then
I
she
love
also
it.
sent soap.
I
Did you
have
bring your
mine.
stuff?
I brought mine.
Egyptian soap. Smells amazing. Little keychains.
It's a camel.
Meg, you're the best. I'm so excited about these. It was the best day.
Thank you, Meg.
Thank you so much, Megan.
And welcome home.
And welcome home. For real. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you all about Meg's life. Go watch her podcast, Knitters Party Podcast. Go watch that. Don't count on me for the information, because then you won't go watch Meg, and then that would be sad, because Meg's amazing.
Yes. She has a great podcast.
She has a great podcast. She's got a very fun energy.
She also does on her channel yarn reviews.
I love that.
I love her yarn reviews. I love them.
I love them too. And she does a lot of yarn reviews for Knit Picks. Not like for Knit Picks, but for Knit Picks yarn. And it's nice because Knit Picks you have to order online. And you don't know what it's going to be like. So I do go to her reviews before I buy stuff from Knit Picks because
I do
want
too.
to know.
I love
it.
I love them. So.
And because they're not for Knit Picks, she does talk about the good and the bad. Like they're honest reviews, which is great. So we got that. And then Dog Star Knits did a book club with the Crafty Toads.
And they did the Night Circus.
They did the Night Circus, thank you. And he did a colorway for that called, I don't know. If you speak French, tell me. I don't know what that says. It's something about, it's related to the book, which I know how it's related to the book because I totally read a third of it. Did you finish?
I have not finished that yet.
Okay, you know what? I can't knit and read at the same time, hardly.
Well, I got it on Audible.
Oh, well.
But I haven't had a lot of time to just sit down and knit. Like, even my Western Knit-along, that was not done in like one chunk. That was like broken up. So I don't have, and if I want to sit down and listen to a book, I'm going to sit down and listen to a book. Okay,
so I did discuss with Jake my problems, my dilemma with this. And then I said, I think that I should deserve credit for this idea, right? Because I think it was my idea, and then like,
well, they were already thinking about it. Because I think, didn't he come up with a name?
Well, after I said it.
Why is my nose? What's wrong with your house? My nose won't stop itching.
At some point, I suggested to Jake that he should do a movie, instead of a book, right? Mm-hmm. Thank you. And I don't want to do it with him. Like that's his project. Whatever. He can have the ideas. Because I don't want to do it. It's not my thing. So he's doing that this month.
Yeah, he's picking between Hocus Pocus and the
creature from the Black Lagoon. And he died down for both of them. And then you have to go to his Instagram and vote. But I don't know how long that's going to last. And then the yarn will be available to buy. And then we'll watch the movie. I voted for Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, I think he's calling it Knitflix and Chill.
Yeah.
And I love it.
I love it too.
I'm
really excited about
winning?
That. I don't know, but that's what I voted for. But
I didn't vote. I didn't vote.
I voted for Hocus Pocus because, and it shows you the yarns, but I don't want to watch The Creature from the Black Lagoon because it's black and white and old and possibly scary.
Both yarns are gorgeous.
Yeah, so I voted based on what movie I wanted to watch. And I've never seen Hocus Pocus.
I've never seen Hocus Pocus either.
I know, I feel like
I've never seen The Creature from the Black Lagoon either.
I've never seen either of them, but I feel like Hocus Pocus is like a cultural phenomenon that everybody's aware of, and I just found out about it like last year through knitting podcasts.
I've never seen it, and honestly, I'm probably a lot of people like Tristan from Dragon Horde Yarn is like gonna stop being my friend, but Halloween is not one of my favorite holidays.
I don't like Halloween.
I don't really get into it, and my son's birthday is October 20th, so we don't decorate until after his birthday because I don't want all of his birthday photos to have like scary monsters, creatures in the background, so we don't decorate till after his birthday. Mm-hmm. So really we get 10 days from October 21st to October 31st of really Halloween, and I watched It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Yeah. That's my Halloween movie right there. It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
And I love it.
My birthday's on the 29th of October. Mm-hmm. Which means people invite me to Halloween parties on my birthday. Yeah. Or they say things to me like, oh, you should have a Halloween themed birthday party. And I don't like Halloween. Like, I'm happy for everybody who likes Halloween.
Yes.
I'm happy for you. Like, if you love Halloween, I will celebrate your love of Halloween with you. Like, that's amazing. Good for you, Tristan. No, I know a lot of people. Tristan did like the countdown to the Advent for Halloween.
That was cute.
And I think it's.
And I've seen some of the ones that are they're really pretty colors. And I love black and purple, and orange is my favorite color. Like I don't
like scary things. I don't like scary things. I just don't. It's not my thing. Halloween's not my thing. I'm more into Christmas and Stephen West knit-alongs. And
I thought I like trick-or-treating. My kids want to go trick-or-treating. It's cold here in Washington. And it's usually raining and it's dark. It's dark. At 7 o'clock at night on Halloween. It is pitch
And then
black.
you have to get a costume that goes.
You have to buy the
over your
costume
coat.
bigger because it's got to fit over all the layers of
And
clothing.
it's scary, and I just don't like it. I don't like it. But when you tell people that you don't like Halloween, I think a lot of times they think you're like super religious. And it's not about that.
Or you're kind of like a Grinchy person,
Yeah.
like that you hate holiday. No, I buy candy. I take my kids out, dress them up. We do, and we go to the pumpkin patch and buy the pumpkins. Every year I hope the great pumpkin's going to come, but he is yet.
I put signs on my door that say no candy.
Yeah, because people still go to the door.
But they still come to the door. Like, I turn my lights off and I put a sign on the door that says no candy. But they still knock. They still ring the doorbell, even though the sign says no candy. So I've discovered that the best way to get people to not knock on your door with a sign is to write that you have the flu.
Genius.
I wrote that. I have no candy, but I do have the flu, and if you knock, I will be happy to share it with you. No knocks.
That's genius.
Right? Because who wants the flu? Like, no one. But you don't bug sick people. So yeah, I did write that one year, and it worked great.
Seriously, I can't wait till my kids get older and like we're done with the trick-or-treating thing, because then I will totally like, let's buy like a couple Halloween movies, and I'll buy you 2 big bags. You pick your favorite candy, and we can just gorge all night long. And then I would watch, if my kids were not trick-or-treat, I'd be all over watching Halloween movies with my kids.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't mind celebrating Halloween things, I guess, really, on Halloween.
Yeah.
But I'm not into the whole build-up. Not my thing.
No,
it's
not my
thing.
So I have not seen Hocus Pocus.
We're not seeing Hocus Pocus.
My Halloween movie is The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and it's not scary. It's great.
Not scary, right?
Like, I love it. I still laugh every year. That's my Halloween movie. That's what I do. And usually,
What about The Nightmare Before Christmas? That's kind of a Halloween movie.
I don't like that because I don't like who is it? Like, not the Sandman, but there's like some scary mummy kind of guy, and like his skin starts crawling as bugs.
Ooh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't watch it.
Have you seen
I've seen it a couple times, yeah.
Okay, well, they're like singing this song
Yeah.
with like the 3 other little witchy kids or whatever, and this Sandman weird guy that's like a sack.
That's really
like
disgusting.
all of a sudden, like bugs start crawling. Like he turns into bug. I don't remember what it is, but that part grosses me out so much that I've only ever seen that movie twice. I can appreciate that it's a good movie. It's a cute movie, but the bug thing. Like, see, that's how much of a wuss I am. I'm like, Disney. No. I don't do the bug skin thing.
Do you know how much of a wuss I am? This is a true story. I was on Facebook and I saw a video, and it was a Lego recreation of the opening scene of It.
Oh no.
A Lego recreation. Like, it was a cartoon. Little, like, stop motion Legos. And I'm like, oh, like, maybe I'll watch this, and if it's not so bad, I can use it as a gauge to determine whether or not I should watch the real one. And I clicked play and had regrets. And nothing scary had happened. The boy was, like, riding his bike down the street. And I'm like, I can't. I don't know.
No.
But I am such a wuss. I watched Scary Movie. Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
Terrifying.
A long time ago.
Terrifying. That is my idea of a horror movie. There's the girl. Maybe it's Scary Movie 3. But the one with the exorcist girl. And she's in... But it's a parody.
Yeah, I know. All scary movies are parodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, though? The one with the exorcist girl? That scene?
I only ever watched the scary movies.
Terrifying.
So I didn't watch Scary Movie 3.
I've never seen The Exorcist. I've only seen The Exorcist parody in Scary Movie. And I still sometimes am afraid to go into my bedroom at night in case she's in my bed.
No, I don't.
It's bad.
I don't do scary movies. I really don't. So maybe that's another thing about Halloween. Like, I just don't like scary anything.
You know what a good scary movie is? Well, Silence of the Lambs. But also...
Well, I saw that.
The Others.
I haven't seen that.
The Others is it's got Nicole Kidman. It's a ghost movie, but it's not scary. I didn't think it was scary. It's a good movie. But I saw The Sixth Sense in the theater when I was like 16.
That was a good movie. Yeah.
Terrified. I didn't sleep for a week.
That was a good. But that was a scary. But you know what? That movie didn't. I'm trying to remember. I watched it. Oh gosh, if you watched it when you were 16, I must have watched it when I was 14. Probably 15.
So scary.
14 or 14.
So
After
scary.
I didn't see him in theaters.
Hi, Molly.
Miles.
So scary.
Yeah, I don't do scary things.
Anyways,
Anyways,
like scary movies. There you go. But
We've gone on forever about how I hate the scary.
Christmas is coming, and I'm
Yay,
so
for
excited
Christmas.
about it.
That's so pretty.
Go play, Molly.
Go fun. Give it to Leah. Go give it to Leah.
So, Christmas is where it's at. I'm excited about Christmas.
Play in there.
Go play.
That's in there because came from my house.
Maybe we'll edit those out. Or maybe not.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see how it goes.
Depends on
Christmas is coming, and I'm excited about that. You know what I want is like those Advents that people do. They're really kind of expensive.
They're really expensive.
They're really expensive. And we've talked about doing Advents just between us, but it's expensive even to do it that way. So we haven't. But I thought the Halloween Advent was a good idea.
That was cute.
Anyway, so I think that's
Right.
Oh, no. We got
it's
more.
not. We got more.
Oh my gosh, I feel bad now. Okay. So
We just got to talking.
I became friends with Anna Christina Peterson. She lives in Sweden, and she's very sweet, and she follows me on Instagram, and we've become friends. And she was like, "You're so nice. Can I send you a package?" And I'm like, "You're nice, not me. I'm a bitch." But yes. And so, what? That's what happened.
Oh no, it's the truth.
It's the truth. So anyway,
People are like, "Wow, Stephanie, you're the bitch."
she sent us bags that she made herself, and she doesn't sell them, but I told her she should because they are such high quality. They're canvas and they're like vintage fabrics, and I love them. They're so us. She sent it back for each of us, obviously, because Stephanie has one too. And she sent us
Thank you so much.
Swedish yarn. This is not it. I pulled that down.
Wow.
I pulled that down off my
How
thing.
gorgeous are those colors? And they match the bag.
Let me match the bag. It's just like a... It's right there. You're gonna knock everything down. Oh, no.
No, you got it. Good job.
Okay. There we go. Sorry. It's close. I thought I grabbed the right thing. Anyway, she sent us this, which is funny because the day that this came in the mail, I was literally thinking about purple and white fingerless gloves, like stranded, and then this came in the mail, and I was like, it's fate. So that's what I'm gonna do with that.
I know. Look, these are like my colors.
I know! She, like, nailed it.
And I love this bag. I love it. This is my favorite bag.
I love this bag, too. It's nice and
I just
big.
like the size.
And I love the handle, and I love the zipper, and I love it
And
all.
the zipper's a metal zipper.
And she sent us...
It's just fun. I don't know.
And she sent us minis. And she sent us Swedish candy. And I don't have the one that she sent me, because I ate it. Actually, that's not true. I shared it with my family, and then it... Yeah, because she sent me these candies, and they were covered...
I opened them because I ate one on the last podcast.
Yeah, because I thought they were the same. Mine were covered in ammonium chloride, which tastes kind of like salt and ammonia. It's
So
a weird
good.
Swedish candy, and I loved it. I was so happy that she sent that to me because I love trying different candies and snacks from other countries that I can't get here. And it was, I wish I had the labeling, but honestly, it was pretty eye-watering. But I made all my kids try it without telling them how bad it was.
Oh,
Or
that was
salty.
funny. We were video
But
chatting and that
it
happened.
happened to me too. Like, I didn't know that they was covered in a white powder, but I thought it was going to be sweet like candy. And it wasn't. Oh, and these are good. They're violet flavored gummies. Oh, they're so good. I ate all those too. You're so good. I ate all mine, sorry. And then she sent like a floral tea.
I know. Here, wait. Right,
So good.
our last podcast that we tried 2 weeks ago is when I got all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I knew that was just a shit show, right?
Yeah,
So
good.
I saved it so we could finally. But now I am gonna go.
Anyway, if you have any candy from your country that's really super bizarre, send it to me because I would like to try it.
Gosh, yes.
Right? Anyway, it was the best. It was the best day. And then I fed it to all my kids.
I am not sharing mine with my kids. Sorry, kids.
And I told them that in Sweden, that's what kids get when they're naughty.
Not.
I did. That's what they get.
Oh
You
my
have
God.
be grateful that all you have to do is eat your dinner.
I don't know. I love it.
Poor Swedish kids. No, I read the reviews on Amazon because I'm like, is this a real candy or is she messing with me? And it's real candy. People are like, oh yeah, I ate that all the time in Sweden when I was a kid. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh.
Not my thing. But it
I
was
don't
great.
know.
It was
My candy's
wonderful.
good. I don't know.
So thank
Mine's
you, Anna.
Swedish.
That was super sweet.
Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh.
It
Thank you
was
so much.
really nice.
I love
Like
it.
seriously, I
And
love my bag. I love my yarn. I love the experience of the candy.
It's so awesome.
Your candy's really good.
It
It's
is
really
good.
sweet.
I just
It's
ate
really
one.
good. Yeah.
Mm.
We went to yarn prom.
Yes, we didn't talk about. Well, kind of for a second.
And that was hosted by Knitted Wit in Portland. And we made hotel reservations and we went down there and we didn't know anyone. Because it was apparently like a local yarn store event. And we drove down from Seattle.
Yeah.
So
it was fun though.
We were the outcasts. So we got on Instagram Live. And we were like, please, if you're in the Portland area, please come hang out with us. Because we looked like losers. Like we were sitting alone at this giant table by ourselves. And Janine from the Yarn and You podcast came to hang out with us, and that was so much fun. And then Hillary, who is Hill Untangled on Instagram, and she's thinking about starting a podcast,
she came and hung out with us.
I know. I keep telling her. I message her like probably once a week, and I'm like, have you started your podcast yet? Like, hurry up. And they came and hung out with us. Yes. And we knitted, and we went out to dinner, and it was wonderful. Janine is one of my favorite people.
She's from the Yarn and You podcast.
I said that.
Oh, did you? Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. I did. And she just put out a new episode recently, and I watched it. And so, that was so fun. We went out to dinner, and it was amazing, and we laughed so much. We stayed out till midnight. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. Yeah. We had so much fun. I want to go again to Portland for something.
Yes.
Right?
I know. It was great, and it was just, I don't know, it was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
We got a hotel and just spent the day in Portland.
But next time, if they ever have a yarn prom again, we need to invite Fiber Hustle.
Yes.
Who, by the way, Fiber Hustle is a podcast. 2 guys from Seattle. They're married and they do crafts. And I love them. Yes. I want to be their best friend. They sang Happy Birthday to You.
I know. I love them.
In April. I love them so much. And Aaron has been doing these stories on Instagram. Have you seen these? Where he like takes a skein of yarn and like throws it in his crock pot with knitting needles. Yes. And like pretends that like he just did another one of those today.
Did he? Oh, I haven't seen it.
He did one today.
I haven't.
It was great. And then he like pulls the finished project out.
He's so funny.
And I'm like, oh my god, you're so funny. Like I messaged him today. I'm like, you're my favorite person.
I love them.
I love them too.
And Chip does the most beautiful quilts. Oh my gosh.
Chip
has only been sewing for like what, 2 years?
Quilts. Like
God,
ever.
get out of here, Chip.
And he taught himself.
I know.
Off YouTube. And then he makes these gorgeous quilts. And I bet he doesn't even make them. He probably just buys them somewhere and from the thrift store and is like, here's a quilt I made. Because there's no way he can be that good.
Right. He's like, oh, I made a quilt this month. I'm like, yeah, it took me 8 hours to sew 4 seams on a freaking curtain there, Chip. And my mom's like, no, amazing quilter. Like, I can't even learn from somebody that are holding my hand.
Right.
And he's like, learn from YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, what? No.
Whatever, Chip. Whatever. I'll believe it when I see it.
It's gorgeous.
I want to see a video of Chip quilting.
Oh my god, and all those like bow ties.
Because I don't believe it. Sorry. I do. But anyway, it's fine, Chip.
It's fine.
We're not bitter. We're not mad.
You're just amazing, and
it's okay.
I can't even learn from my own mother. Somebody there holding my hand can't do it.
I know. Mom's tried to teach me to sew too, and it's like I'm just a failure.
Oh, I'm better stick
I'm a
knitting.
sewing flunky. But it's fine. Because we knit
I
her
try.
stuff, she sews us stuff.
I still try. Every so often, I blow off the dust. I actually own 2 sewing machines.
Wow.
I have an old Singer.
I have one.
I have an old Singer, and then I have I don't know, another one. But you guys don't care about my sewing machine because I don't really use it very often.
I wanted to get into sewing, but it turns out that sewing is a misnomer. That's not really what it is. That's a lie. Sewing is ironing, cutting, pinning, ironing, swearing, being bored,
seam ripping,
cutting, seam ripping, cutting. The actual sewing is like 5% of what you're really doing there. Like, it's not even enough that it should be considered sewing.
I like the actual sewing.
Yeah, the actual sewing
I really enjoy that. Like,
it's fun.
I love that. I don't even mind the ironing. Yeah. I will iron my seams down. Ironing and sewing, because that's real quick. Like, just, you know.
Right.
It's the cutting. The cutting. I hate cutting.
Okay, like knitting, okay, you have to wind your yarn and you're like, it takes a minute. And then you cast on and then you get going and you get to knit until your project's done.
Yes.
Right? Like if sewing was just 2 minutes of prep and then sewing until your project's done, well, great. That would be really fun, but that's not what it is at all.
It's not.
It's
I
not.
hate the cutting.
Like, I want to sew. I appreciate sewing. I want to be a sewist. It's not happening for me. I tried.
I'm still working on it, and now that I'm in the middle of a move, so
I have time.
Huh?
I have time. You have access to mom.
I have access. I live with my mom, and my mom has like her own sewing room, so that everything is kind of just set up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping to get a little bit more sewing there. Maybe I'm just like a clothes type of person, not a quilter.
No. I'd want a bag. I want to make myself a project bag that will hold my, like, Stephen West sweater projects. Like, something big.
I know. I just told Mom, I need a big bag. And she's like, do you really need more knitting bags?
I cannot.
And I was like, yes. She goes, well, how many projects can you possibly have at once? I was like, Mom, how many projects do you have at once? She goes, well, let me think. Well, watch this. Let's come in my room and slap me while she's watching. Let me think. Well, what counts as a project? Is buying the yarn have a project? Having the fabric cut out as a project?
Do quilters have project bags? I don't think they do.
No. You know what Mom has in her room? She has the shelves on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
And she has those plastic shoe boxes.
Yeah.
And they all lined up. She's got, I don't know, probably 20 of them.
She's
with stuff in each one, because those are stuff. And I'm like, I just need another bag, Mom. I need like a sweater quantity. I need like a big bag.
Giant bag. Yeah,
and
that's
she's
what
like,
I need.
well, do you really? Don't you have enough? Every time
Can you believe she said that? Can you believe that we still talk to her after that?
Yeah. Every time I see you, you have a new bag, because she was referring to like this. I'm like, well, yeah, Mom, I do, and this is awesome. This is great because it holds my West knits, but I only have one now. That's a sweater. This is my only sweater quantity bag.
Now I need to wash mine because the sour candy ammonium chloride spilled out in the bottom, and now it's like in the bottom, which is fine. But
this isn't even in a bag.
What if I'm knitting and then I lick my fingers? Like, that'd be sad.
This is tossed around.
See, that's how my stuff is too. Like, a lot of my stuff doesn't even have a bag.
Because this does not fit in my...
Why don't you use a black garbage bag?
This doesn't even fit in the Ziploc.
That's what I'm saying. Get one of those big yard waste bags.
That's what I need to do. Because this does not fit.
No, it doesn't.
In the Ziploc.
Our lives are hard.
Really hard.
Super hard.
And you guys are probably thinking, well, Stephanie, you live with your mom now. Why don't you just ask her how to make one?
I want to make a bag. I bought fabric to do it, and I know a pattern.
I
want
free,
to but I just
make a bag and then like do like Edison bulb on the bottom. I want an Edison bulb so it can be my West knits bag.
Yes, that is so smart. You should do that.
Yeah. Well, I'll get on that with all of my other things that I'm doing in the middle of, and I'm not moving far. I don't know if people care, but I'm still staying in the Olympia area. So we're not. Yeah. I know people, like, I've kind of mentioned on Instagram, people are like, oh, are you moving closer to Rebecca? She should. In fact, technically, I'll probably move further.
Message her and tell her that she should move closer to me.
Yeah. I can't. Love to, but can't.
Can't. Not with that attitude, you can't.
Well, I mean...
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Anyway, David Dogdare put out a new podcast.
Yes.
Recently. Y'all should go watch it because David Dogdare is my favorite person. Although sometimes I feel like I shouldn't share that he has a new podcast because I don't want people to... I don't want to get too many friends and then forget about me. I want to keep them for myself.
Selfish.
I know.
So rude.
I know.
So rude.
I know.
Love David.
I love him.
He's my favorite.
Really? Your favorite? Yeah. No, that actually fits.
I mean, have you met David?
David is my favorite human being on the planet.
It's just... Sorry.
And he's not going to Rhinebeck either, which makes me really happy because it would be really sad to think about David at Rhinebeck and not me there.
I know David's not going and Barbara's not going.
Barbara's not going?
Mm-mm.
Barbara from the Flame and Fiber podcast, which was one of my favorites.
She's amazing. No, she's not going either because she's going to...
Oh, I think she said that. I think I remember her saying
she's going on vacation right after. So
that's
she's like,
right.
And I know she's going to the UK, but she's also...
She goes everywhere. It's great. I love that she travels so much.
Again?
Yeah, I think she is.
I think it's the Middle East again. Anyways, that's not the point. Point is, Barbara's not going. David's not going.
Jake's not going. Jake's not going.
Jake and Ray aren't going.
It
kind of makes that, like, knowing that my besties aren't going makes it a lot easier to miss it this year, but I'm still really, really sad about it.
Although Lorelai and Nancy are going together again, and I'm like, I want to go with Lorelai and Nancy because they're getting a hotel and going, and I'm like,
I know,
jealous.
I'm
Lorelai
sad.
just put out a new podcast, Handmade by Lorelai.
I know.
I have a lot of podcast watching time.
I don't have
so
much,
there you go.
But I know Lorelai and Nancy are going. I am really sad about that.
I know.
Them.
You guys aren't allowed to go till we go.
Yeah, you guys
Stay
go.
home.
Wait for everybody else. Sorry. 2020.
2020, we will be there, maybe, hopefully.
2020, it's happening, and Howard will have weekends off in 2020. So.
And Neil's self-employed and makes his own schedule.
Yeah.
So we can go in 2020. But not today. Anything else? Life stuff going on with us?
Nope. I live with my parents.
My life is knitting.
Gonna have more time to knit this week, and then it goes back to craziness. I babysit my 3-month-old niece now, Ellie. So I babysit her, and that takes. I don't know. Newborns are a lot of work.
They are. She's like 3.5 months old.
Just like my youngest will be 8 this month, and I'm like, it's been 8 years since I've had a newborn. Like,
they're hard. Like, it's hard to knit around. Because they're so just needy, and they get bored, and you have to hold them, and not that that's a burden, but if you want to be knitting, you can't hold a baby and knit at the same time.
Yeah, you can't hold a baby and knit. And like, I feel like from like 0 to 3 months, they kind of sleep a lot. You get these nice long naps, but then like 3 to 6 months, they're like, they want to be entertained more, but they don't they can't do anything at the same time. So and they can't
entertain themselves, and it falls on you to do it.
So it's just a lot of. Yeah, that sounds like I'm happy to watch her. I'm glad that I can watch her.
I don't like babies. I'll say it.
But I don't. But the 3 to 6 months. In fact, honestly, 3 to 12. My favorite time period really is 18 months to probably about 4. So
fun.
That's the fun age. So I'm just like, I love you, Ellie, but West Knits came out. No.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
So I don't know. That's it. I babysit my niece. Middle of moving. We sold our house. Now I just gotta find another one. So
West Knits came out, and I literally was sitting on my couch already, because that's where I usually am. But I was sitting on my couch, and I'm like, okay, this is my plan for the day now, guys. I don't even care. And so we ordered Domino's. Like, I was not making dinner because West Knits. And then I worked on it all night long until like 11 o'clock at night. I woke up the next morning at like 6:30, and I started working on it. And I took a shower around 11, and then I made a really quick dinner for my family. And other than that, I knit until about 10 o'clock at night. And then I worked on it for about 3 hours this morning and finished. Did nothing else. Did nothing else. I don't mind doing nothing else besides knitting. I like it.
No, I wish I could. In fact, I told Howard I am so excited and you today. I'm like, I'm so excited because next week my sister's off, so I don't have the baby. She's
my sister too. It's my niece too.
I don't have our sister's baby. Yeah, and I can knit. And the house is done. There's nothing left to do at our old house. Except for sign some papers. So that's done.
Yeah, because your house sold in like 3 days? 4 days? 2 days? Really fast.
We got an offer in 2 days and we accepted it in 3.
That's awesome. You guys, that was great.
No, we got an offer in 3. We sold it in 4. So yeah,
that's
we
awesome.
accepted in 4. So
we sold our last house in 4 days too.
4 days. It's gone. It's done. We close at the end of the month. Everything's good. That's all done. So I'm living with my mom, which I keep making jokes about because
it's funny.
It's funny, but honestly, it's so great. It's so great living with my mom. Like, my mom's like, when are you gonna get another house? And she means that in like it. My mom loves house shopping, so she's just And I'm like, joke's on you, Mom. I already did. Right. Like, it's
live
great.
Here now.
I live here now. Like, I have.
That's awesome.
It's like built-in babysitters. Like, my brother loves to cook, and so he makes dinner every night. And I'm just like, I don't really want to go anywhere.
That's amazing. I'm happy for you.
I love living with my mom. I really do.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's not. I'm like, but now I gotta.
My oldest went to her dad's this weekend, so she's gone.
Yeah, I miss her.
I know. She only sees him like twice a year, tops. So she's always around. So when she's gone, it's like, oh, boo. She's my little buddy.
Little buddy.
She's my little buddy, but she's like 15, and she's taller than me. The other day we were at Costco, and we were checking out, and I forgot sour cream, so I sent her back. I'm like, oh, go around back and get sour cream. And she comes back, and she sets the sour cream in the middle of the groceries, and I was like, excuse me, ma'am, I'm not buying your sour cream. Like, you need to go to the back of the line. And Violet was like, oh my god, Mom, right? Like, you know how teenagers do. And the cashier was like, you're her mom? And I'm like, yeah, I am. And she was like, I'm sorry, I bet you get that a lot. Yeah, I do. But then we left, and I told Violet that she needs to start calling me Grandma. Because then people will be like, you're her grandma? And I'll be like, yeah, I am. I'm 57, 58. And then they'll say, you look so good for 58. What is your secret? And I'll say, I rubbed my first morning urine on my face every day since I was 22.
Knew that was coming.
And then I'm just going to have a bunch of people doing bizarre home remedies for anti-aging. It's going to be great. I'm so excited to be, like, it started a new video, so it's doing it again. I can't wait. Like, I don't understand why people are, like, 50 and they tell people they're 29. Like, you just look like a really haggard 29. Age yourself up. Go up by, like, 30 years. You're 50, tell people you're 90. They will say, oh, you look so young.
I'm pretty sure half the time I tell people the wrong age anyways. I can never remember.
I know, I started this podcast me saying, hey, I'm 36, and I'm not. I'm 35.
If it wasn't for Howard, I would have no idea how old I was.
One time,
I just don't care about age. I don't pay attention to that. It's not, so I don't get hung up on it, so.
When I was 23 once, I had to check MySpace to find out how old I was. Because you would enter your birthday into it, and it would tell you, like, Rebecca, 23 years old. And I'm like, man, am I 23 or 24? I don't even know. And then I was 23.
Howard said his age. Oh, it's autofocusing. Howard said his age, and I was like, nuh-uh, we're like 28. And he's like, no, we're 27. That was like the best thing, because the year was already over half over. Right. And I had just gained a whole other year. I spent like 6 months thinking I was 28.
I spent a long time thinking I was 33 when I was really 32. So
yeah, it's I don't
care. It's fine. But I did tell Violet to start calling me Grandma.
I hope she does.
I hope she does too.
You know what? I'm gonna get you one of those World's Best Grandma shirts.
Oh yes, that is so smart. I want a World's Best Grandma shirt. I'll wear it in public with all my kids.
Yes.
So smart.
Okay.
Anyway,
right. And we're rambling by so much.
We are, but it's fun.
It is fun.
This one is so much better. And if you thought this one was a shit show, which it kind of was, imagine how bad the last one was.
Oh.
It was like 50 times worse. It was awful. I was embarrassed. And I don't get embarrassed easily. I'm shameless. Like you probably figured out from my podcast.
It was bad.
String and Paper is a good podcast that I've been watching. She's in Beijing, China. And apparently their shipping over there is really great because she has a lot of like indie dyers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's like in Beijing and she's like, oh, here's my Lolo did it. And I'm like, all right, cool, you know. So I really like her podcast a lot. Her name is Darcy. And you haven't been watching any podcasts, have you? I hope the Girls in the Yarn Cafe come out with a new one.
I have not been. I'm behind on everybody's. Like sorry, world. I don't know what to tell you. I suck a lot. I don't want to be behind. It's not that I got tired of watching podcasts. It's just I don't have time. I don't know. I got like first world problems. I know. I'm just like, oh my god, Stephanie, how many times are you gonna say you don't have time in a podcast?
I watch podcasts all the time.
I used to.
Fiber Hustle needs to get with it and put out a new one. But I feel bad calling people out and being like, put out a new podcast already.
When we didn't do one for 2 months.
When we didn't do one for like 3 months. It's been a while. 3? Yeah. But that's the beauty of subscriptions. If you're subscribed, you just see us when we pop up. So it doesn't really matter how long.
Right. And we don't like going this long.
No.
It's not. And hopefully it won't be as long.
And, I forgot. I got a new car.
Oh yeah, that was a huge event too.
I got a new car, new to me. It's really actually 14 years old. But it's new to me, which counts. And because my old car last year was not reliable enough to go more than my little town. I couldn't take it anywhere for like an entire year. And now I got a new car that's a lot more reliable, and I can actually drive it places, like go to Stephanie's to do podcasts. So that's going to help a lot.
Yes.
Because before we were only taking Neil's car, and I could take his car and go podcast if I really wanted to, but then I'd be leaving him without a car with all the kids. So I didn't want to do that. But now I have my own car. I just got it. So happy. So hopefully I'll be able to sneak away sometimes and just go down to Stephanie's, my mom's house, and podcast without my kids around, so you don't have that constant coming in.
It's great.
Yay. So
Be with Mom forever.
I think you should.
It's really great.
Although,
like, people are like, how is it living with your mom? Amazing. Let me tell you. It's great. I really like, it's, yeah.
Good. That's good.
I don't know. They're like, think that it's going to be bad, but it's not.
I think it's awesome.
I love my mom.
Our entire family lives in Lacey. And we have like 3 brothers and 3 sisters. And they all live there. And I'm the only one who lives up in Bremerton. So I'm the outcast. Which is fine. It's all good. I'm not mad. It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm not bitter.
No, you're just trying to get everybody up here.
I just try to get everybody to move up here. And they don't listen, which is fine.
No, we're all...
Although they did consider it. Josh considered it, and Mom considered it.
Yeah.
What? You need to be by yourself. Loser.
Well, then where would I live?
With Rachel? And Ellie?
I live with Rachel. Yeah.
Why?
Well,
She
I would live
cleans.
with Rachel. Yeah, she does clean, but she doesn't cook. Michael cooks.
Bring Michael with you, because Mom will be gone too.
Oh, sorry, I'll bring Michael. Yeah, Michael cooks.
Alright, Rachel. We got a plan. If Mom ever moves to Bremerton,
Michael and I are moving in.
Stephanie, Michael, and Howard, and...
Because wherever Michael goes, I go, because...
And Charlie.
I hate cooking. I hate cooking. So the fact that Michael makes me dinner, like, probably 5 out of 7... In fact, he was like, oh, you want to have stuffed zucchini for dinner? And I'm like, oh, I gotta go to Becky's.
I like cooking. I just don't like my family's reactions to my cooking.
I love it. I love that Michael cooks. I hate cooking.
Yeah.
But I love living somewhere with somebody who loves it, because all I have to do is buy the food. I buy it, and it magically appears all together on my table.
That is great.
Okay, right? Like,
no, that is amazing. I wish I had somebody to cook for me too.
God.
But I don't mind doing it. It's my only chore. I make my kids do the rest of the chores around the house. I have to literally put Molly to bed and make dinner.
No, usually I do. I'm a third grader. The dishes. So I
hate doing dishes.
I wash the dish. I hate dishes, but I hate cooking more. I would rather
no way
do the dishes. So usually while he's cooking, I'm washing.
No, I make my kids do the dishes after I make dinner.
Yeah.
I eat until I'm like so full I can barely move, and then I sit on the couch while they do chores and I knit.
Living the
but
life,
I made
man.
dinner. But I made dinner. I got up and I made dinner, and I make dinner.
You make good dinners.
I cook a lot. Like I mean, a lot of times I do Domino's and frozen pizzas, because who doesn't?
And Jenny Craig meals.
And Jenny Craig meals. But last night I made like chicken ravioli with like homemade butter garlic sauce.
So you had food for that, but you didn't have food for me when I got here.
Well, yeah, because we ate it all.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we got a bunch of Jenny Craig food because it was kind of a weird thing, but they were throwing it
on Jenny Craig.
No, I'm not. They were throwing it all away.
You put your whole family on Jenny Craig.
I put my whole family on Jenny Craig. No, they were throwing it all away. And it was still good, so we took it.
I mean, that makes me sound...
That
do you
sounds
need money? Do you need money?
That sounds like
we started GoFundMe for
I made it sound like we were dumpster diving. We were not.
Dumpster doper food.
We did not. I mean, kind of. No. Okay. Now I have to tell the whole story because I made it sound like we dumpster dive and we don't. Which there's nothing wrong with that if you do, right? And you're shaming everybody who dumpster dives. Maybe there are people who dumpster dive their food so they can afford yarn, which I'm not above. No, but what happened was, I mean, wouldn't you? If it was yarn or groceries, like, who wouldn't?
I think I wouldn't dumpster dive for my food.
I would. If it was just me. If I was the only one who had to eat it.
I'm not going to go
fight
the possums.
What happened was, and I don't want to really say this, but I guess I will because it's the end of the podcast, and if Jenny Craig's watching, they probably gave up by now.
Well, they hired him.
Yeah, he's a contractor, and he does a lot of remodeling and construction and odd job type deals. And Jenny Craig contacted him, and they were like, hey, we have a ton of food at our office. Will you come throw it away for us? And apparently there's a rule that the employees can't throw it away themselves. And they didn't tell us why they were throwing it away, but none of it was expired. And if it was salmonella recall or something, we're all fine. But anyway, so we got all this food, like 13 cases of food, and they wanted to throw it in the garbage. Well, they didn't say throw it in the garbage. They said remove it from the premises. So we're like, hey, you know, so we have a freezer outside, but before we decided to keep it, we did try it all first. We went back and forth in the house and microwaved all the food, and I ate it, tried it to make sure, because I didn't want to put a bunch of food in my freezer. That was disgusting. But Jenny Craig food is actually really good. It's just really tiny portions.
I heard it was good.
It is good. It's not bad. So we have a whole freezer full of Jenny Craig. And we got paid money to take it. So, I mean, why not, right? Like...
No, I would have done the same thing, but it's still like...
Yeah, we dumpster dive.
It's fun to make fun
We
of
don't dumpster dive. Although I'm not about it. I would. There's nothing wrong with that. Grocery stores and restaurants throw away really good food.
No,
there's a lot of food waste. And so if you have access to a dumpster that has really good food, why not? I would. I would. I'm not above it. I need yarn money, man. I mean, I wouldn't feed my kids dumpster diving food. I would not do that. I don't think that's a good choice. But myself, I mean, if I get E. coli, it's on me.
That's true.
You would not eat food out of a dumpster.
If it was already in the dumpster?
In a box, in a package.
No.
Sealed. Factory sealed.
And I just like happened to walk by and saw factory sealed food in the dumpster.
Yeah, you just saw them dumping it in the dumpster and then you waited till they left.
I mean, I guess if I was homeless and starving, yes.
Or just needed yarn money that month.
No.
Okay, I probably wouldn't do it for yarn money either.
No.
But if I knew for a fact that the food was good, and it was still
I would have
sealed,
kept the Jenny Craig dumpster food too.
It wasn't in the dumpster. It was never in the dumpster. In fact, actually, I was worried when he brought it back because I was like, oh, this is all frozen. Is it defrosted? Like, did their freezer break or something? Like, that was a concern of mine. And he said, no, he actually walked into the freezer and got it himself. They pointed out what he needed to take, and he went into the freezer.
Okay.
And took it.
Taken it home.
I think they were just clearing out
like
old stuff that had not been selling, and then like replacing it, refreshing their stock. But it's all good, most of it. Yeah. I don't know. I'll eat it.
I know.
You know how much money I've saved on groceries?
A lot.
A lot. Because
you haven't been buying any because I'm hungry.
Buying any.
Now I gotta eat Jenny Craig.
It's good. And second of all, I've been saving a lot of money. And I had to buy new tires for my car, and I have to buy a new transmission for my car.
Did you buy the tires already?
Yeah. And I had to buy brakes for my car, and I had to buy lights for my car. So I had a lot of car expenses. And I paid taxes on my car, and tabs, and licensing, and all that other stuff.
Is tabs expensive?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, it's a minivan, so it's a little bit more expensive than like a sedan.
But Pierce County is like...
No, we don't have the
That's
Pierce,
what I mean,
Pierce and
like,
King County
Pierce
like
King
value
County.
tax. No,
Yeah.
we don't have that. But I didn't have to buy all that stuff. So the fact that I haven't had to buy groceries because we have Jenny Craig is like a blessing. Okay?
Yarn money.
No. Car money. My yarn budget is so bad right now because I bought all that yarn for the Stephen West. I had to have a backup combo in case I didn't like my first combo. But this was my original idea.
I don't think that would look bad.
You don't think it would look bad?
The pink is better, but I don't know.
Well, the pink is really close, so they look kind of like the same color in the shawl. But I bought this online, and the picture of the skein that they had online had a lot more chartreuse yellow in it, and when I got it, it didn't have any. So I bought them at the same time, and obviously that's not going to work. So
I love this so much, though.
I do too. It's not quite neon yellow. It's like a neon chartreuse, like a neon yellow green.
Maybe I can knit glow with... I'm making glow with the flow. Have you guys seen glow with the flow? I didn't even talk about that. I'm making it. I am casting it on so much.
My husband, West.
My husband and my daughter hate it, and I love it so much.
Neil hates it too, and I love it.
I am totally going to make one. So, actually, probably the next time we podcast, I might have yarn for it. I'm doing it. Because, you know, I don't have enough projects. This is why I need more project bags.
Right. Yeah.
I need a glow with the flow.
Yes, you do. In fact, I saw that sweater on Instagram, and I was like, that was designed for Stephanie. Like, literally, Stephanie was in mind.
I seriously wear that stuff all the time.
Yes.
I look like my husband.
I'm not knitting it, but you should.
I am. In fact, the shirt I'm wearing now is like just a t-shirt version of that.
That's all.
You can't tell because I'm wearing all black. But it's just
Yeah,
a big boxy
t-shirt. It's cute. Glow with the Flow. You need to make that.
Yes, so Glow with the Flow is happening, but maybe I can.
Are you gonna buy the whole autumn ebook, or are you gonna buy just? Or
I already bought the pattern.
Oh.
I bought the pattern the day it came out. I already have the pattern, guys.
Yeah, she
I
did.
bought
She
it.
bought
I'm
it
like,
immediately.
Oh my gosh, my hair. Yeah. So no, I didn't because honestly, I don't see myself knitting some other stuff in the ebook.
I like a couple.
I
things
love. I mean, I like Steven West. I like the hat,
I like the hat too.
but the shawl.
Did you hear about? Did you watch the live where he talked the story about how the hat got its name, Hatchback?
Oh yes.
Okay, all right. I love Stephen West lives.
Yeah. No, I did. I watched that. So
he's made a Marled Magic
cardigan.
cardigan.
That's
I'm
in
making
the
that.
autumn thing, and that
I'm
I
making
might make. But even then,
I have a plan for my Marled Magic cardigan. I'm gonna do
I need
teal.
you to do this.
I'm gonna do teal worsted because I already have it. Teal worsted for the sleeves, cuffs, and then the top. And then I'm gonna use my oranges and my teals that I bought for my texture time, and I'm gonna use that instead. Maybe I might.
I need you to make that. But
So,
I am doing
I
a
think
Glow
it's
with the
gonna be
Flow, and it's gonna be great.
So I'm making a Marled Magic cardigan next, and you're making Glow with the Flow. So expect a lot of Stephen West. I've decided that I don't know. I think I'm just gonna start embracing my love for Stephen West and just start making Stephen West stuff all the time.
I want to make the Marled Magic sweater, but the yarn for my Marled Magic sweater is in the store.
I love my Marled Magic sweater.
I couldn't bring. That's
No,
that's
is it Marled Mania? Which one? The pink one that I made. Is that Marled Magic or Marled Mania?
That's Marled Mania.
Oh, I have a Marled Magic sweater that I'm making too.
I need to make one. But I was able to take most of my yarn with me to my mom's, but there was some that I could not. That's the downfall.
Yeah,
of
you
living
can't
with
bring
my
an
mom.
entire yarn store to your mom's house.
You can't. So I had to. But my Marled Magic sweater, which is all basic. It was just that was just yarn that was like leftover scraps stuff, and
Yeah.
so it's not. I wasn't too worried about it.
I knit half of that and then threw it all away because it was too big. So I'm reknitting it on smaller needles, and it's not going well.
So yes, Stephen West is, man, it's coming, up and coming. It's happening. All the sweaters.
All the sweaters, all the shawls. I'm in a shawl mood. I want to make shawls. Because I really have my building blocks and my vertices unite are the ones that I wear. And I want more. Anyway, we're almost at 2 hours.
Yeah, we need to stop this thing. We're rambling.
We are rambling, and it's been really fun, and I hope that we get together again soon because this was awesome.
It was fun catching up.
It was. And now I don't have to worry about that. We can start over new stuff.
Yay!
Because this has been, it bothers me. Like, my anxiety, like, it bothers me. Like, oh, I have to talk about this, I have to talk about this, I have to talk about this, I have to talk about this. Then the more stuff that we have to talk about, the more stressed out I get about it.
Yeah, we probably still forgot something, so sorry if we did.
Yeah. And I spent 6 weeks making a big project. I can't show you. But I think I'm going to do a Chrissy Glass type video for that.
That's smart.
Because it was 6 weeks of my life. And it's not even being documented.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Okay. All right.
We will see you guys later.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Bye.